What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing like a cracking this thing. We here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's a knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with the tap in when you get that good content, that good tap in with the tap in. You feel me? You feel me? Notification bell here. All say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, the knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, man. We finna go ahead and slide over to Turtle in the Turtle Tank. That's what we're going to call Luce Cannon and Sharice. Turtle in the Turtle Tank. We finna go over here to Turtle in the Turtle Tank. Make sure y'all tap in and see what they got going on. Turtle in the Turtle Tank. You feel me?
The contents posted on
before we jump into Turtle in the Turtle Tank, make sure you drop the comments, drop them likes, drop them subscribes, because we need y'all to know. We need y'all to know. We need y'all to know. We are looking for. Mom, my homie just gave me a good message, man. Hey, my security just sent me a dope message, man. He goes, He a ninja. Healthy Shannon, positive energy reinforcement, matriarch day to your mother. Tell her I'm thankful for you via her. Man, my security a good dude, bro. Man, love you, bro. That's a good dude, man. Shout out to my security. If you feel like you want to be a part of TNN Trap News Network, hit that like, hit that comment, hit the subscribe button. But more importantly, jump in my DMs, TRAPNEWS, NETWORX, Trap News Network, and we will be able to get you a paid position here in TNN Trap News Network. You want to be a paid correspondent, hit me up. You feel me? So let's get into that. You feel me? Don't worry about it. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. All right, sending some chili to my mama. That's Mother's Day taken care of. Let's get into this content with these Tweedledees and Tweedledums. Let's get into this content without no further do's or don'ts, man. Without further do's or don'ts. Let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
YouTube channel, including video.
Please reach entering at any time. To hear the cost of this call, press 4 now. To accept, you may begin speaking now.
Hey, baby.
What's up, wife?
Hey, hang on. I'm going to call Misguided. He said he saw something on No Jumper members only that is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna call him so he can tell you. Hang on.
All right. Hello?
Hey, Misguided. Hang on. I'm gonna connect you with Cannon. Okay, you guys are on.
What's good, Cannon? What's up with it, King? So, what'd you hear and what you see? I watching the Adam and Wack show, and I see Adam said something crazy. He said that Bricc Baby called him and told him that you were trying. He said you were trying to get Bricc Baby to cooperate, trying to convince him, and Bricc Baby didn't. You know, he was against it, so that's why whatever beef that, y'all got into, I don't know what happened, but whatever beef y'all got into where it caused him to move floors, that's the reason why. And all that other stuff was bullshit. He said that you crazy. So, listen, the crazy part about it is, how can it be bullshit, right? First of all, Bricc is not on my case, so that wouldn't help him or help, no.
You can snitch on somebody outside of your case and have it benefit your case and have it benefit your time for sure.
Party, so that's a waste of breath. First of all, it's not true. Bricc is mad because I bust him out because of the training situation. You get what I'm saying? So he was dealing with that, right? And then he even told me, he was like, Adam made him get like that because he introduced that. So how can he corrupt? Adam knows he's not on your case. Adam knows he's not on the indictment. So, So why would somebody say he's supposed to tell or something like that, and then me and him end up getting into it? This is all new, right? This is all good. I've been down here for a couple of weeks now. You know how things have been. You know how certain people like Wack has been in the media recently, and how he's been using it to his advantage. Man, it's just it smell. You can smell this shit from a long way, man. Yeah, no, but yeah, that's sort of bullshit. But Bricc was basically, he sold the nigga shoes that's in here or whatever like that, and he told him, he was like,
the stories keep getting dumber and dumber and dumber. So now it's Bricc stole somebody's shoes. First it was he wanted Big U to get him to sign something. Then it was a situation with the transmission. Now he stole somebody's shoes. Do you guys hear how the lies keep getting dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber?
Kenan is gonna take care of it or whatever like that. But I don't have to lie. I'm gonna put him on the phone. Hey, CK. Hey, go and get Compton for me. Compton.
Brick's stealing some shoes. I thought, didn't Adam just send him some money?
Dude from Compton.
Damn, that's crazy.
Dude from Compton, the new nigga. Yeah, so this is the whole thing about it. Is Bricc was telling him, hey, listen, don't worry about it. I got a homie upstairs, Luce Cannon. He will take care of it and make sure that you get your shoes and everything like that. Meet me at Druma so I can give you the shoes and stuff like that.
That's why he's been so quiet recently.
Yeah, it don't work.
No, he's been so quiet recently because he's in a Lil Wack. What's the deal? Because he's on a federal case in a federal RICO in a federal jail, and only your dumbass keep calling to get federal YouTube videos. Only you're dumb enough to continue to put yourself in the feds over and over and over and over again, Turtle. Nobody else is slow enough to do that. Only you're slow enough to do that.
I got this. So when he was saying that or whatever like that, I was like, bro, folks that book a dress like that nigga's a buster. You get what I'm saying? Like, he rolled, after he did it, he got him rolled up. You get what I'm saying?
So you keep lying and lying and lying. First, Bricc Baby got out because of the transmission, and then he was scared to fight you. Now he stole somebody's shoes. Like, bro, he know he not coming home. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Lil Wack, based off what you watching, would you agree with me if I said Luce Cannon has made peace with the fact that he's not coming home, so now he's just gonna do it off the internet until he get washed up and get sent to wherever he gets sent to? Because there's no, Luce Cannon's not coming home, bro. It's over with. It's over with. Sharice Mills, go find a new meat to lick. You feel me? Go find a daddy for that baby. Go find some detergent for that tub and be on about your business, baby.
Shit's crazy, and that makes a lot more sense.
My people about what Bricc Baby did to you about your shoes. Hold on.
Hello?
Yeah, now what happened was, I asked him, I said, look, I need you to order some more shit, some shoes and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, oh,
So Bricc Baby got out, right. He's so excited to tell these stories to prove to himself he's crazy as hell. So, boom. So Bricc Baby got out on you on your shoes and you didn't do nothing? You didn't poke him up or nothing? Yeah, that's not how that worked.
the thing is, if they go $100, you put $125 on their books. Bet, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got a problem with that. So I put $125 on the people, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, he told me to put it on their books. So I did that. So, you know what I'm saying? So I go $100. So I bought some shoes and I threw in $10 worth of shit.
And you know what's crazy? He for sure gonna have a problem when he hit the yard, and he making his time harder and harder and harder and harder on himself. Every time he jump on that computer or he jump on that phone, he tell that slow ass girl to upload it onto the computer and put it on YouTube. He make his time harder and harder and harder and harder because them niggas in the feds got phones. Somebody's watching all this and taking notes like, okay, he doing this. Okay, he doing that. Okay, he getting down like this. Okay, he getting down like that. All on the net, he was snitching. Come on, man.
Didn't Act just send his girl some money?
Huh?
His academics just sent his girl some money. He should be good right now.
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? I was like, look, go to
some money.
He said he gonna go to service and he gonna bring the shoes. I said, look, you can keep the $10 if it's too much to bring the other $10. I just want the shoes. You can keep the $10. The other dude.
So you going outside again, Lil Wack? We kind of pushing this one to you. Is it safe to assume that either number one, this nigga's lying, or that nigga marked you out for your shoes and Bricc Baby got out on that nigga over his shoes? Because you saying that now he's like, well, I'm not tripping. Just give me my $10 back. Give me my shoes. That's not even how the county jail work, let alone a state penitentiary, let alone a federal penitentiary. Nigga, somebody get out on you over your shoes and they don't got what you said they supposed to have, it ain't no conversation. You supposed to get to playing Zorro. Or at least get to playing Mike Tyson. You feel me? This, well, just if you ain't got the other 10, it's cool. Just give me my shoes back. He sounds like a bitch. This nigga sounds like a bitch. Sound like Bricc Baby marked you out, big dog. Sound like Bricc Baby marked you out, big dog. Because I can't understand how this nigga, what? Nigga got your shoes. So you mean to tell me you gave me shoes? He met you at the Wooty Bam, you got the shoes, and he didn't have your chili, and then you went like, oh, I'm not tripping on my shoes. You know, you ain't gotta have all the money, just give me back my shoes. You sound like you about to be a victim, big dog. The only person who finna have a harder time in there in a loose cannon is you. Man.
Keep the $25. Just bring the
I don't know. To everybody who been in the penitentiary, am I tripping or am I looking at this correct way? Because this nigga right here is making an excuse for getting marked out. Bricc Baby got over on you.
and he gonna bring the shoes. I said, look, you can keep the $10 if it's too much to bring the other $10. I just want the shoes. You can keep the $10. The other dude can keep the $25. Just bring the shoes up. And it was a no-show. So I said maybe he fell asleep. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to wait for this Friday. See, he gonna go to Juma service. If he don't go to Juma service, this nigga's running over some motherfucking shoes. He told me, say, look, he said, get at my homie. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's the only 6-0 up there. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like,
Bricc gonna have to respond to this one. And Misguided, you starting to look like a bitch, fam. You starting to look like a bitch, fam. Chill out. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Don't do too much, Misguided. Don't do too much. You starting to look like a bitch. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Nigga saying way too many numbers. You got finesse. Misguided. Bricc gonna have to respond to this one. Chill out, Misguided. You teetering. We cool with you right now. You teetering. You teetering. Stop acting like a little girl, bro. Just chill out and run your content. Get your chili. Stay with that idiot turtle until he F you over. Get out of everything you're gonna get out of that situation. Make sure you stack up. Make sure you save before he fuck you over. But just shut the fuck up though when it comes to this. Before you get involved with something that you can't get uninvolved with.
You know what I'm saying? He's the only 6-0 up here. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, and you can give my girl, you know what I'm saying, your girl number, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. But this nigga is doing some no-show on some bullshit.
So the nigga did a no-show, and you ain't even got enough pull to set a kite down to where he had to get some of your homies to smash on him. Damn it, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, that sound like Bricc. He's supposed to have money right now. Everyone's sending him money, apparently. Adam
I don't know why he's doing over some little bullshit. Like I told you, you still can keep the $10, whatever it goes, you know what I'm saying, just for bringing this shit up for me, you know what I'm saying? Even, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I don't know. But here you go, hold on.
Yeah, good talking to you, bro.
Hello?
Cannon, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Niggas don't have to lie or go against his name. Like, bro is just a goofball. You know what I'm saying? I'll call him Puka but for a reason. But this shows you that everything that I say is the truth. They can try to beat somebody with a lie, but it just don't work. So at the end of the day, it's like the truth is.
Why do you think Adam 22 saying something? Why do you think he's bringing that up out of nowhere? It don't make no sense. Why is Bricc trying to cause trouble just over that shit?
He knows that Bricc trying to cause trouble because he's mad because I outed him about the training situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not my
Yeah, they were running. Everyone was running that content for all week. Everyone believed that shit.
Yeah, no, but it's true, right? So, you know, I'm happily married. I like women. I mean,
of course.
He like both. So
I mean, we seen the we seen the podcast, we seen the Unk interview, the Baby Oil interview.
Yeah, so this is what he likes to do. So I can't help that. I mean, he's just living his true colors and his true life in here. Like, man.
That's crazy.
And I was telling him, I'm like, bro, that's a man. And he was looking at me weird. Like,
So, Luce Cannon is just saying anything. He's depressed. You can hear the sadness in his voice. Spade to spade. He's depressed. He's sad. He feeling the type of way. He don't got nothing going in life but this. He got 6 kids that he'll never see again. He got a crazy baby mama that looked like a turtle in a turtle tank. And, you know what I'm saying, you will never see her again. You got to make up stupid lies on YouTube for pennies. Because let's call it spade a spade. I'm gonna kick y'all down on some game. I'm gonna kick y'all down. Every 1,000 views is like $10. I'm gonna kick y'all with some game for your brain. We got 8 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all this. Hey, Bobo, remind me to show y'all the YouTube numbers before this video go. Shout out to Bobo.
Speaking a different language.
That's crazy. We had so Adam said. I mean, we haven't heard from Bricc. He hasn't dropped He was dropping calls every day. I don't even remember the last time we heard anything from him. He said, Adam.
Yeah, because Misguided, you big stupid idiot. Bricc Baby's in a federal penitentiary. Luce Cannon, you're the only idiot being promoted by other idiots like Misguided. Misguided, we cool on you, fam. You're not good no more over here. You can't come over here. Misguided's now officially an idiot. When Misguided's done being an idiot, we're gonna go back to referring to Misguided as a female. Misguided. Misguided. When you done meat eating, you take your nose out of that man's belly button. Bricc shouldn't be on a federal phone making contact. Yo, Bricc hasn't even called in. Misguided. Hey, sit down and piss and relax. Because the only idiot who's smart enough, who's dumb enough to keep doing this is Luce. And we're all smart enough to continue. We're all smart enough to continue to profiteer off of Luce Cannon. We're making more money off of Luce Cannon's content than Luce Cannon is. I don't care what Sharice Mills says. Bricc Baby comes from financial freedom. Bricc Baby comes from financial stability. His mama got chilly. So Bricc came into the situation with a lawyer. He don't got it. You could be like, oh, well, why is he borrowing? That's for his own personal. You better believe his lawyer and his kids are straight. What he got to do to survive as his own personal, he may have to figure out. Excuse me. But as far as his lawyer, as far as his daughters, as far as his kids, and all that kind of stuff, and depending on how the baby mama act towards the mama, she could be cool too if she played that the right way. Oh yeah, they all fine. He's thugging in jail. The family is more than taken care of. You feel me? So with that all being said, the only idiot making conversations is Luce Cannon, and we're all smart enough to profit off of his idiocy. I don't feel bad for this ninja. And Compton Rick Rock, you should ask for a refund. You put money on this dummy's books for him to continue to be a dummy. He like it there. Compton Rick Rock deserve a rebate for that money he put on Luce Cannon's books. He likes it there. He left his boyfriend in there. He couldn't wait to get back.
Brought something up. He said he couldn't talk about it, but there was a reason why he hasn't been calling in. Now it makes sense.
Listen, he got his boyfriend up there. Everybody that
The way you keep talking like you want to stay in there, you got a boyfriend up there. You must have a good cuddy buddy in there. You'll be on this phone every day. We can set our clocks to you.
like that, he dropped a kite on him, and that's what happened. I swear to God.
That's the person that's braided his hair?
Yes, rubbing his scalp, all that. We're giving him massages, all that. You know? Listen, bro, I could put several people on the phone. They're going to tell you exactly what I just said.
Can I tell you something? If you could get that to happen, that would be the craziest thing.
So who you finna pay from the jail to pretend to be a transmission? Because whoever you pay to do that is going to have a problem when they get off that phone. And they're going to have a bigger problem when they hit that yard. You're going to pretend to be like what you finna be. And safe to say, Luce Cannon, you might end up with a snicker on your stomach too, big dog. Honey bun butt.
Yeah, no, I already did. You got to peep. I had my homie cat from Harlem 30 tell you about.
Oh, no, I remember that now.
Yeah, it's getting worse. They over there sharing trays, all that now.
He's getting comfortable.
He's getting comfortable with it.
So now you lying on the 30s. They gonna yank you. They gonna yank you, big dog. The Crips is not gonna be happy with this. Why are you pulling the 30s into this, bro? The 30s don't got nothing to do with this. Yank this dude.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Yeah, that is. I got no words for it, man.
Yeah, Misguided. Yeah, I hit you back, all right? And,
yeah, of course.
And,
keep your head up.
Yeah, of course. This gonna go viral.
Absolutely.
That's all you thinking about. Going viral.
Well,
all right.
Well, as you guys heard it, there you have it. Cannon definitely is not working with Bricc Baby, or try to get Bricc Baby to work with him, or whatever.
So here's the craziest part about this. Keep in mind, y'all, each video, about 1,000 views, makes $10. You feel me? So give or take. You feel me? Give or take. Let's see. My bad. Hold on. So we're gonna start from yesterday. So 9.4. Let's call that $100. Let's call that $130. Let's call it $135. Boom, $135. Let's call that $135. 117, 118. I'm sorry, 135. Wait, my bad. Hold on. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Look. My bad, the dog distracted me. My fault. Let's call that 100. You feel me? Let's call that 135. You know what I'm saying? Let's call that 180. You feel me? We'll call that 180, 280, 310. Let's call that 410. You feel me? Let's call that 550. Let's call it 560. You feel me? Let's call it 560. 660, 7. Let's call that, we'll call that a solid 8 just to round up. You feel me? 8 for 940. So if you keep going and doing all the numbers, you might for the month hit about, it's averaging looking like about $4,000 for the month. That's your rent. Well, they live in Vegas. So probably about 15 to 2,000 is the rent. And then she got to drive the car. And then she got to buy groceries. Well, she probably got food stamps. And ain't nothing wrong with food stamps. Everybody in the hood got food stamps. I ain't mad at nobody for having food stamps. But then she got gas. And she got insurance. Then she got car note. Then she got clothing. Then she got all this and all that. It ain't no money over there, bro. Them little $4,000 in YouTube checks, if that's really even what it is, and it might be, and that's on the high note, because that's assuming that every video is monetized and maximized at its highest performance capability. Every video don't make that, but we'll give them $4,000 for the month. That's cool for a single person. That's cool for a single parent, maybe. But for a nigga that's in jail, no, they need that chili, bro. They need that chili. That's why it's the donations. That's why it's this. That's why it's that, and all that kind of stuff. That's why he's on the internet. YouTube don't make as much as niggas think it do. YouTube do not make as much as niggas think it do. You feel me? So, you know, just kind of pay attention to the numbers, kind of pay attention to the facts. But regardless of that, red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free.